Support WrestleTalk!
Give us a subscribe. Stephanie McMahon returns! Nia Jax returns! Braun Strowman returns! Samoa Joe returns! And Bo Dallas returns! Forget about all those people we just released. We've got loads of other wrestlers for you to enjoy. I'm Ollie Davis and this is the 30th of October 2017 edition of Monday Night Raw in about 4 minutes. Kurt Angle opened Raw saying sorry to the entire roster for last week's SmackDown invasion. But there was one person who wanted a dedicated apology. A returning Stephanie McMahon. Good God, her entrance music is awful. Despite initially praising Kurt for being a great general manager, which he's not, he's always on his phone, Steph quickly reverted to her normal shtick, both belittling babyfaces and not letting them have their comebacks, and making WWE's main storylines all about the McMahons. Stephanie explained Shane lost at Hell in a Cell, so he's taking it out on her. She finished by making Kurt the captain of Team Raw at Survivor Series, and if they don't win, Angle will lose his job. Then it was Nia Jax's turn to return. Good God, her entrance music is fabulous. She dominated Bayley, so Alicia made her Team Raw's first female pick, which brought out Samoa Joe. Samoa Joe's returned. Sadly, he didn't declare himself for the Raw women's team, and he didn't turn babyface either, trashing the crowd for cheering him like one. Joe beat up both Apollo Crews and Titus O'Neil to celebrate. Bo Dallas is back. Kurt booked the late arriving Miz in an Intercontinental Championship defense against Matt Hardy for missing the opening of the show, which Miz won clean in a decent TV bout, with Matt even busting out a rare moonsault. Asuka squashed local talent Stacie Cullen next, which is how the Empress of Tomorrow should have been booked from the start. It's going to take time to get her where she belongs though, because those two competitive matches with Emma have audibly harmed Asuka's appeal. In an excellent ad break cliffhanger, Kurt Angle called for help because of another SmackDown invasion for the camera to reveal Daniel Bryan timidly walking into the office. Bryan explained he wasn't part of Shane's Under Siege plan and wanted to work things out, which is a great twist in the Daniel-Shane tension on SmackDown. Kurt didn't believe him though, locking Bryan in his office. Later on, in a brilliantly staged horror scene, the office lights cut out so you could only see Bryan's face illuminated by his phone. Then from out of the darkness, Kane grabbed Daniel's throat and seemingly chokeslammed the retired general manager. Does Team Hell No count for nothing, Kane? Finn Balor beat Cesaro in a terrifically solid TV match, which makes his loss to Kane last week even more baffling. Speaking of, here's Kane again to Tombstone Piledrive Balor on the entrance ramp. Kane destroyed the Shield too, but only with his TLC teammates Cesaro and Sheamus interfering at ringside. After Dean Ambrose was hit with a tombstone, Seth Rollins brilliantly dragged himself on top of his fallen brother in protection. Last week's Balor squash aside, Kane is being built up very well, and it's going to give Braun Strowman even more of a babyface reaction against him. The third hour is where Raw mostly gave up, with too many consecutive undercard matches. The trick or street fight would have been fun if the announcers didn't sound so bored. I sadly don't really care about anything Jason Jordan does other than suplexes. Kalisto beat Drew Gulak in less than a minute, although Gulak and Enzo Amore's promo act continues to be very good, with Drew correctly spelling the word soft. Come on, Gulak. We all know it's spelt S-W-A-F-T. Swaft. And Alexa Bliss beat Mickie James clean with a slap in a tedious main event title defense. But the third hour's real story was the Miztourage trying to escape Braun Strowman in various skits throughout the night. As soon as Alexa won, the Miztourage was showing running to a limo backstage, but the limo was blocked by a garbage truck. Not the same garbage truck that Braun was crushed in at TLC, mind, which implies he got out of one truck and into another, and then covered himself in more garbage. It's nonsense, but it's a rather spectacular form of nonsense. Braun emerging from the rubbish heap like a comic book character and then leaping off the limo to chase the Miztourage into the ring was incredible fun. And then completing his babyface transformation, Braun proceeded to hit Curtis Axel with all the running power slams ever, with the crowd shouting along for everyone. Braun! So that was this week's Raw in about 4 minutes. Here's the usual ratings recap from top to bottom in our core average, poor, and bore. I'll reveal my rating very shortly, but first, vote in the poll above my head to give yours. I'll announce the results in tomorrow's WrestleTalk news. Stephanie McMahon, Braun Strowman, Nia Jax, and Samoa Joe all returned. Daniel Bryan had a great backstage segment. Kurt Angle was announced for Survivor Series with his job on the line. Balor and Cesaro was great. Rollins protecting Dean, and Braun being awesome. The third-hour matches let the show down, but otherwise, what a deliriously fun, fast-paced episode. This week's Raw is a very high core. Emma, Summer Rae, and Darren Young have been released, and Vince McMahon blocked a Bullet Club reunion in WWE. Click the videos to the left to find out more, press subscribe, and support WrestleTalk. Order issue 1 of the WrestleTalk magazine. I've been Ollie Davis, and that was wrestling.